This is quite painful. Sylvester Zama, please, are you still there?
Yes, I am.
Mm.
It's painful.
That's
It's
just one
painful to
out of the
see.
numerous.
Yeah, it's really painful to see what's going on, and it makes me tears up. And this is what we go through every single day. And people have the audacity to say, "Well, we looked for this. None of this did we find. We started no war. We committed no crimes, but everything is going on in this situation where these people are raping our kids, raping our mothers, raping our grandparents. Just looking at it, nobody's willing to do anything. That's why some people don't sleep, because they have to work. They have to work to fund this war. Some people do what they have to do. I'm just telling people, look at these videos, watch what is going on, listen to the complaints, and just put yourself in those situations. These are some of the kind of situations that brought America to fight in Iraq. These are the situations that had the British to fight, like the Jenkins War, because the Spanish had cut somebody's ear, a sailor's ear. We have families that are killed on a daily basis, and it doesn't even bring it to world attention. It doesn't even bring it to some of our people. Some of our people have just developed some amnesia when it comes to this war. So we cannot give up ourselves. We cannot give up ourselves for this banality. We cannot give us our fight. We have to fight for dignity. We have to fight for survival. And daily, these reports come in. Daily, these killings come in. And still yet, some of our people are not willing to submit to this war. They are not willing to provide for this war. They are not willing to provide for the safety of their own families back home. It's pitiful. We cannot count on the international community. We are not Europeans, we are not Caucasians, and it's on us. It's certain that other African countries, nobody is looking to what to do. We are a small population, yes, but we have a right to exist too. We are larger than a lot of European countries. We are larger than Vanuatu. We are larger than Liechtenstein. We are larger than Luxembourg. We are larger than Monaco. And all these things are being done, and nobody says a thing about it. We have to reestablish our ability to engage the international community to put a stop to this war. If Biya is not willing to do it, let them bring pressure to bear on the La République du Cameroon, and let the Muslims, they want to pray, let them pray. Let these people evacuate the stage, so that we can get some real people where we can sit down and talk on the modalities, how we have to separate. Because there is no going back to this. A bad marriage is a bad marriage. No matter how much counseling you go through a bad marriage, it always ends up in a bad way. Either it becomes an abusive marriage, then it becomes a murderous marriage. We have gone through all those stages. There is no going back. We've crossed the Rubicon, and there's no going back to this status quo. For those people who like Agwabala and Monzo and all who are thinking that we can go back to the same status quo, to the same subservient status that we've had for the last 61 years, I would say we'll better be honorable dying than to live in such a situation. This is not what our parents were born to receive from La République. We've done everything that we can do to maintain a cordial relationship. We've done for all the war, that's all the time that this thing has happened. There's not been a single Francophone that's been killed in our part of the country. Not a single person who's been killed in Ambazonia who's of Francophone descent. That shows how disciplined, despite all the horrendous stuff that they do to our people have still maintained that a citizen from La République is innocent, except they become a participant in this war by giving them intelligence, by becoming a counter-terrorist person in our community. And even at that point, we've not even had one, not a single one. And I think that's something that people should applaud, our character as Anglo-Saxons and our ability as Ambazonians to differentiate between an enemy and a friend. And the citizens of La République are our friends, but not necessarily our enemy. It depends what role they play in this relationship when it comes to this war. But we are going to fight whoever pretends it's an enemy to Ambazonia. We will do everything that we have to do. But as I said, We are never going to revert to a situation of servitude. We're not going to revert to a situation of second-class citizens in Ambazonia. Those days are gone. And those people who are thinking that it can be negotiated as such, well, you will have to sell a lot more people for that.